World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026.
Whoa. Big match before of Slaughterfest, Germany. Scintillating performance. People might say it was just Curacao from CONCACAF. It's nothing to write home about. But 7-1. What a performance by the Deutsche Mannschaft. You know, sehr gute gemacht, as the Deutsche would say. Their Mannschaft making them proud. You know, a brace for Kai Havertz, a scintillating performance, I would say, from Jamal Musiala. And, of course, a strong showing from the Germans as they defeated Curacao 7-1. And Curacao, unluckily, you know, showing some fight in the game after conceding early, but, you know, unable to withstand the pressure and getting rattled after two quick-fire goals coming in, taking it to 3-1 before the half. Yeah, Curacao, they were never in the game. Their headspace was ruined at that moment, but it was a tough one. But we move, guys. We move on. And now it's for the Japanese versus the Dutch. The big Dutch team, you might say the Netherlands A team versus Japan. So it's going to be an interesting matchup as the men in orange get their start of this World Cup tournament. Big up to Kawhi in the building. Big up to Mohammed Madas in the building as well. Big up to DJ Jamboy 1984. Shout out to the chat. Big up to Luan France. I'm Not Mellow says like and subscribe. Apa says funky music. Thank you, my guy. Big up. You know, I did it all myself. Yeah. I didn't do the vocal work. I get the vocal work from Suno, but the instrumental is, yeah, you know what I mean. Yours truly. Big up to you. Shout out to Adid in the building. Shout out love to you back from India, bro. I'm of East Indian descent slightly. My grandmother's her family's from there as well, so you know what I mean. The Caribbean, you get all the mixes. You know, in my country they'd say I'm Dogla, but that's just, you know, for another day. We'll explain that. Shout out to Yasser TV. Big up, Mr. Hype, bro. Shout out to you in the building. Netherlands versus Japan should be good, says Chelsea Fan TV. Man like Yas, big up. Special Delights says Hyper Protagonist in the building. Yes, this is what we're talking about, people. Don't forget to smash the likes to each and every one of the channels. If you don't know them, they're in the comment section. You know what I mean? The Waffle Don, Football Power Hour, D-Hub Sports TV, Hanno Sports Hub, Vegetasamatv, Football Overseas. Don't forget Kyle out in Kenya, folks. Don't forget the African contingent, because we love our brothers. You know what I mean? Timber Banks Talks Football is in the building. He was here earlier. He should be back shortly. But of course, you know your boy Mark Ken is holding the fort down. And Will, my brethren, Man United, is here to holler at me again. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can watch all this, as my puppies, being a bit of a sod, won't let me bin out down the toilet. Now testing boundaries. The little devil, Mark, do you want to pop? Do you want to pop? Just a bugger he's at the moment. bro, I would like to get one, to be fair. You know, maybe when I come visit, we'll have a discussion. You know what I'm saying, my bro? Big up to you. 3-1 says Mohadeen Bray for Netherlands over Japan. Hanno should be coming in a little bit. They usually come in when the game starts. You know, they like to let Mark N talk. And then they shut me up for the most of the football half and they do the talking. So I think that kind of dynamic has been working for you guys. So, you know, let's do it like that. Don't forget to slap the likes, guys. 28 of you watching. I don't know which channels you're on, but if you're on mine, you're on Hanno's, wherever you are, smash the likes. And if you can, touch the links, subscribe to the other channels, show your support and your love around for the big community. This network is going to go places. Trust me when I tell you that this community is going to be global. You want to be part of it all now. Luan Fans, Papi's a criminal. He said he was streaming all these games. Mark's being consistent. Well, Papi was supposed to be streaming these games with me. So he was supposed to fill in some moments because he's in the USA. So the late games, but I don't know. Work is a lot this year. You know what I mean? Me, well, I would normally support Trinidad and Tobago. That's behind me on this flag right here. But I live in Germany, my bro. So, you know, it might be... I kind of like the German team, but I am actually a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan. You know, some people might not like that, but I'm a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan, and I'm supporting Portugal this World Cup, guys. You know, I'm also going to be heavily backing the CONCACAF teams as I'm from Trinidad and Tobago on that side. So Mexico, USA, Canada, Curacao, Haiti, they're all going to get love from me. You know, they robbed the Haitians last night. I was extremely disappointed by the refereeing decisions. I thought to myself, just maybe they would have given a penalty. Out of 4 attempts, they gave none. What's interesting. Shout out to Inconsistent Tino in the building. What are you up to, my man? Hope your day is going well. What you thought about the German game before? You know what I'm saying? Bro, Papi's the homie, bro. You know, it's one love. It's like we're all family in this. You know what I mean? When you are a Manchester United fan or a football fan, you're from the Caribbean, you're just one of us. If you're a member of this chat and this community on any channel of the network you are a member of, you are family. You know what I mean? We got you. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, my bro. Big up to you guys in the building. And shout out to Waffle Don, who's always securing the stream elements on the right time for your boy. He set it up so it just works. And I just gotta talk and do my jazz. I support Spain and Brazil. And I'm from South Africa, says Mohadeen Bray. Well, that's interesting, my bro. Hey, look, they're coming in already. They are coming into the party already. But, you know, let me bring Bally Tech in the building. Have no fear, because my brother is here. What's good, bro?
I'm cool, man. Hopefully we can see unalive like the last game.
On which direction you want to see this unalive in, bro? Because it was.
Yeah, I haven't got any dog in the fight. I just want to see good football. So whoever unalives who, I'm cool with it.
Fine, fantastic sound in there from my brother coming in. It's going to be the Netherlands team. Now let's get into their starting lineup. As you can see, it's on the screen. We're going to start with Bart Verbruggen, the goalkeeper. You know, he plies his trade in the Premier League. Interesting talent there. Denzel Dumfries just shortly moving to Real Madrid under the new Jose Mourinho era ×2. Paul Van Hecker refusing a transfer recently, staying at his club, Brighton. Interesting talent there. Partnering Van Dijk. He will be needing to be that backup square route. You know what I mean? Because Van Disney can't turn left right now. But we'll see how it goes. Mickey van der Ven rounds up the left back position. Shocking. I've never seen him play in that position for Tottenham, but he's there for the Dutch team. Ryan Gravenberch is in a midfield 3 that Frankie de Jong is at the heart of, like the Manchester United saga a few years ago. Tijani Reinders, people, came into the Prem, not the best season, but he's hoping to go far in the World Cup with his team. Chris Somerville makes the start. Big impact in this game you can't expect from the player who plies his trade in the Premier League. And I always seem to think that he plays for Sunderland, but I don't think it's Sunderland. Bally, it's not Sunderland, right? I'm mistaken there, right?
Which player is that?
Somerville.
It's West Ham.
West Ham. Wait, he's relegated this season with West Ham.
Yeah.
Christ, we could go in for this guy. Anyway, Daniel Malen is up front for them, and Cody Gakpo, the Liverpool out of favor winger, making a resurgence right now, starting for the national team, and of course, taking on Japan. Zion Suzuki, our brethren, you should know him if you're a Man United fan. We were highly linked him, but he said to us he's not coming to sit on the bench and waste away playing in the academy. He wants first team football, and he has been growing from strength to strength. He's one of the best keepers coming in, a very young guy, probably 21 years old. It's going to be interesting. Pay attention to him. He's a very good shot stopper. Tsuyoshi Watanabe comes in on the left flank in the back three. They play that technical formation of 3-4-3. They love that sort of football, the Japanese. Shogo Taniguchi comes in the heart of the defense, and he's there on his left is Hiroki Ito. Ito is an interesting character. He used to play a little bit further forward, but moved into a defensive position because he had already the physicality to run up and down the pitch as a winger. You know what I mean? And my favorite player in the Japanese team are Doan, the interesting attacker, the one who scored the magnificent brace against Deutschland, knocking them out of the group stage in 2018. He's a very interesting talent, and I sometimes think they made Blue Lock because of him. You know what I mean? Daichi Kamada comes in, Kaishi Sano is there, Keito Nakamura is also there, and of course the front three, Tite Kubo, the Spanish quartet, Ueda is there, and Maeda. It's going to be an interesting one as the Japanese are looking to show their biggest start with their most, as we would say, their golden era of Japanese football, their best possible squad that they've ever put together coming out into a World Cup. It might be arguable for some, but this is how the Japanese feel. You know what I mean? What do you think if you're looking at the squads, my guy? Let me know your thoughts based on that. Again, smash the likes. Don't forget, I notice here. And he says, Mordine says, I support Man City. Is any of the players from there? One or two of the players. Tijani Reinders is from Man City. And of course, we can talk about Kaisho Sano, who spent some time in the academy there as well.
Ake there.
Ake is not in the starting level.
Nathan Ake.
Let's get to the bench. Nathan Ake is definitely on the bench. So it's Justin Kluivert, Lucharel Gertruda, Martin Deroon, Wat Wegos, Memphis Depay, Matt Sweefer, Robin Rofes. I would have think Robin Rofes would have been the starting keeper. He's been so good this season. Goose Till, Noah Lang, Brian Bobby, Tion Cooper Miners is also there. Mark Flecken, Jarrell Hatto, and Quinton Timber. Wait. Am I mistaken? Juren Timber has not even been called up to the national team? Or am I just mistaken? Did I miss his name? He's not been called up. The Arsenal left back was not called up, left out of the Netherlands team for the World Cup.
Maybe he's injured.
Maybe he has an injury.
He had a pretty good season. And obviously you said Van Hecker, the situation with Van Hecker. So maybe it's a good situation because I actually think Van Hecker is very good on the ball. So he might be a useful player. So we'll see what happens with that next time. But yeah, good. This is a nice stadium. I must say, it's a nice stadium.
No,
I think the only thing I don't like is that some of these guys are a little bit further away from the pitch.
Mm.
You know, like the little piece in between. Yeah,
there's like a 15-foot gap in height from the first floor of the seating to the actual ground.
Yeah, I prefer it to be a little bit more closer to the action.
Me as well. On the Japanese bench, we have Yukinari Sugawara, Ko Itakura, Yuto Nagatamo, Shuto Moshino, Ao Tanaka, who is an interesting talent. They had a cartoon made from him as well for football. Keisuke Osako, Junya Ito, the younger brother of the starting Ito, Yuito Suzuki, Koki Ogawa, and of course, Aimi Seiko, Takehiro Tomayasu, Tomoki Hayakawa, Junosuke Suzuki, and Shiogai Kento. And of course, the Suzuki brothers, as you know, if you know. Interesting talents coming out from the Japanese form of academy system that they've created that has done them very, very well since they've hosted the World Cup in I believe it's in 2010. It was in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. 2002. My bad. Anyways, moving on, guys. Let's get to the scoreline. in the building. Let's get everything up and ready and roaring to go. Let me just make some adjustments here to the screen. The Netherlands, there's 2 minutes on the clock as we speak. You know what I mean? I see some guys coming in. Let me bring them into the stream as well. Shout out to the Waffle Don in the building. Big up to my brother from another mother. I don't know where he is yet, bro, but he'll be here shortly. I expect him to be here at some point soon. You know what I mean? Guys, we talked so much in the last stream, I have to eat while I'm live. You know what I mean? Don't mind, but you know what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, I've just got in, you know, bro. I was just sharing, coming on to share the thing, innit? But yeah,
All right,
it should
cool,
be a
bro.
good game, you know. Plenty of pace, good technique from both teams. Netherlands should be the favourites, but Japan, don't sleep on Japan, man. Japan are a decent team. Good operators in midfield. Got pace as well, so we will see. But yeah, I've just got in, man. You know what, brother? I've got in from, you know, like from this morning.
Bro.
Brother.
Seriously?
Yes.
Pretty
I've
sure you
just
had a
got
good
in, bro.
time.
Mash up. I haven't even slept, so I need to sleep, bro. I'm telling you, I'm mash up. So yeah, big up to everyone. Hope you have a great stream. Maybe I'll pop on sometime later. But listen, people, make sure you smash the likes. Show people some love. Let me just say, can see my big head for now. Make sure you show some love to your boy Marcos. I call him Marcos, yeah? And he knows why. Got big in my feature every time. Right. What man got the... Oh, I thought you had the hair out, man. Man,
Oh,
where's the coolie heads? Where's the coolie hair, man? You know, I showed the coolie hair.
Yeah, I cut it short, bro. So Hanno could get to share is just a little bit on top there. You know what I mean? Normally he's been down in clothes very long and shit, but I had cut it the other day.
That looks all right, man.
Yeah,
what's your score prediction?
All up here, bro.
What's your score prediction?
I think I like Japan to win this game 3-2.
I'm gonna go for. Is that a black Japanese guy? Is that a black Japanese guy in goal?
Yeah, Suzuki. Yeah,
I
he's
can
very
play
good,
that.
bro.
Who's he playing for?
Bro.
Yeah.
Italy, playing somewhere in Italy. I think it's Fiorentina or something like that.
Okay, I've never seen that before. Yeah, big up.
We was trying to sign him, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't that where the hair plays?
It's somewhere there, bro, but he's playing for a club somewhere in Italy. He had refused us and went to a club to become a starter.
Right, he messed up there with that save, you know.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna double check. Hold on.
Netherlands 12th World Cup appearance.
Palmer. He's the starting goalkeeper for Palmer.
Oh, for Palmer, yeah.
He's 23 years old.
Good play there. Ooh. Who's up front for the Netherlands?
Huh?
Who's up front for the Netherlands?
Marlon. So I mean, they don't have the regular starting level like where you would expect. They have some of it up front and Gakpo with Marlon.
I thought Finn usually starts. What's his name? He used to play for you lot. His name?
Donny van der Beek.
No. The light skinned brother. He raps and all that now.
Oh, Memphis Depay on the bench.
Yeah. Don't he start no more?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
He on the bench though, so it is what it is.
He plays in Brazil now. Like, I don't expect him to be starting game.
Oh. Whoa.
He's lucky he don't get a yellow card for that challenge there. Clear foul.
Man got good technique, man. They got good operators, man, on the ball, man. Fast feet. I'm surprised this brother ain't gonna move, you know, Van der Ven. Surprised he don't move in the summer. Because hasn't Spurs bought a couple of centre backs.
Yeah, but they needed backup because they're selling some of the players this summer too.
Do you think he'll go?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you lot are interested in my man, innit? Romero.
No. Some. I think his agent trying to link Man United to him to get a new contract, but yeah, Hanno says 2-1 Netherlands, or maybe a 1-1. Shu says, "Let's go Netherlands, go!" But I think
People. 20 likes minimum, people. Yeah, on in the first half. If you can hit the like button, we will appreciate. Anyway, man, I'm gonna go and sort myself out. Yeah, I'll chat to man later. Peace.
bro.
Take care. Yeah.
Yep. Slap the likes, people. Don't forget. So, Bali, what your score prediction for this game? What do you think?
I'm thinking Japan's going to be dangerous still. But I also think the Netherlands is going to be dangerous as well. So I'm going to go for 2-2.
Good score prediction there from my co-host there. 2-2 is very, very interesting. We could see that, I think it would be certainly a close game. Unless, we see some moments of extreme brilliance from players in both teams that will just separate them from the opponent today. I have to add, Bali, yeah?
Yeah.
What Japan used is the same kind of thing where the kind of idea that I have for the Caribbean now. You know what I mean? They use a system, but they could have they were able to afford to build several academies across Japan themselves and call them the JFFA, J1 academies,
Okay.
And all the talent would be sent there. And what they did was they brought all the, they brought a professional coaching staff from Brazil, from Italy, from Spain, Argentina, and brought them all across as a full staff, like you bring into a club football team to the various academies. So, the academy is situated in the northwest, east, and south of the country, and each academy have 4 teams, with 4 different sets of coaching staffs and 4 separate locations. But then the best of the best is go to one location in the city to compete to see who go into the center of the city, which is like the national J1 top team. You understand? So like they have the north team, they have the south best team, they have the and then the best of the best from the north, they select to go to central. Same thing with south and east and west, and then they just now train to see who will make the final cut to be the under 17 or the under 15 or the under 19 Japanese team. And that has grown their football in amazing ways, bro. But like I said earlier, when the Caribbean should join up. This is where we could join up into the whole, into having the same investment in the academies, but you know what I mean? To develop the youth like grassroots only now.
So did you not follow the money? Did you not follow the money?
With what?
Like, to see who funded it?
Japan.
Yeah, I get that Japan funded it, but did they have like a private investor? Like, who exactly funded it?
No, I didn't follow that part.
Because if it's a private person that funded it, you never know.
Probably.
Yeah, it could become useful.
But it was an amazing venture that they embarked upon, and they were able to do amazing things, because look how amazing Japan is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see it.
Consider Japan one of the big teams in world football right now. They are right up there.
I see it. They do play good football, and they've got like quite a few players that play in the Scottish League. And them brothers ball out over there.
Mm-hmm. Bro, they're here in Germany. You know, there are plenty of them in Germany. A lot of them in England and France too. That's really interesting.
Their technique is just crazy.
Mm-hmm. They have a certain, when you see Japanese players now, you know they each have a certain level of ability on the ball.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel they don't sacrifice for like athleticism. They want athleticism with technical ability.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting a player from that region of the world as well.
Yeah, Nakamura on the bench, bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one that plays for Celtic? Who did he play for?
I don't know, but I think he's like 40.
40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's on the finish side for me.
Mm. Without something at 40, you can keep up there, bro. You know what I mean? But I just saying.
Well, he's not going to come to you. Well, all right, fair enough. It depends on what level he wants to play at, though.
But yeah, he in the team, so he on the bench.
Mm.
But Don, this brother who played on the wing here, number 11, no, that's the next side. The player who played on the next wing is the danger man for me, you know.
Mm.
That's the man who I think most likely to get them the goal. Netherlands have not lost a World Cup game within the first 90 minutes for 20 years. That is 5 World Cups. If you don't know what Maddie means, that's 5 World Cups of play. 20 years, never losing an opening fixture within 90 minutes. Amazing record for the Dutch. Yeah, the Celtic guy belts free kicks. He's insane. Yeah, Japan definitely came out of the blocks very hot there. Quite like Morocco versus Brazil right now. You know what I mean? It's very much identical. What do you think, Bali?
Yeah. The only thing is that they're not allowing them to run through the middle like Brazil was.
Whoa. Chance there for Japan, claiming a foul. The referee saying no, it's a goal kick. Oh, he did went through the player, bro. Check that ball, he went through the player there. Yeah, he did. He went through the player before he get the ball. That's a pen. That's a pen, bro. What we doing? What's going on here? That's a pen. Wow. Hey mate, can you tell me if the Holland manager was the player in 1994 who stopped England qualifying? The Holland manager is our former manager. What is his name again, Bali?
Who?
You want me fire now? Who the Dutch coach? What is his name?
Van Gaal. Van Gaal.
Yeah, Van Gaal. So. It's Louis Van Gaal. Sherry Swiss. Shout out in the building to Raquel Brown. Do you reckon the training sessions, the Tokyo Japanese players, Tokyo drift the ball? Probably, bro. Probably. I can think that it's a certain possibility. You know what I mean? It would be interesting to see them Tokyo drift the ball, to be fair, but that's basically like a cross, if you know what I mean. The Orange men looking to ask some questions of the Japanese. Oh, shout out to Raquel Brown with a super sticker for £10. My goodness, bro. You're too generous. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was Ronald Koeman. You know what I mean? Nah, this guy is Van Gaal. Van Gaal is the Dutch coach right now, currently as we speak. You know, he's had a bit of a nasty side towards Man United and the Premier League nowadays. Doesn't really like selecting players from Man United for the national team. It's a mad one. He tells them all, don't come to Manchester United. You know what I mean? Oh, man. What minute you on, bro? Big up to more Arsenal in the building. Says smash the likes, folks. Way to go, Ray Carl, says Luan France. Ray Carl is certainly a legend of my channel. Been there from the beginning. You know what I mean? Man, I even hang out at games with this guy. It's interesting. He dragged me under the table, him and Alien Tenno. The old guys, you know, they could drink, you know, Bali. You know, them brothers could drink beer. I was not a beer drinker. You know what I mean? Them brothers drink under the table, bro.
Yeah, I don't
stopped at 9 and them fellas was going, who had 12 and who had 14 and all kind of mad thing. Pints, a pint, you know.
Yeah, I can't fill up my belly with all of that, boy. And then after want to eat food after. Hell no.
Bro, that is normal for them men, bro. Bro, they're good. And don't get twisted, bro. I was at the Victoria warehouse one for a couple games. It has some kills, bro. Putting down 10, 12 pints and still eating a pie. You know what I mean? And don't see them the small, you know, the tiny, you know, looking ones, you know. But they eating.
Yeah, it all comes out the other end, doesn't it?
Had to be, bro. Has to be, because brother, if you see how small some of them girls are, bro, like tiny. You know? A little bit again, you might say Smurfette. What's good? But Smurfette doesn't eat like a bird. She eats like a tiger, like a tigress. You know, that kind of thing. She want lots to do.
I hear you.
Shout out to Luan France. Is the Netherlands kit hurting anyone's eyes? Shout out to House of Keys in the building, bro. I was getting to your chat. Shout out to you, bro. Kobe. I have to change the settings so that this thing shows. But whenever I'm co-streaming, it doesn't show because all of the other guys different settings on their YouTube as well. Big up, bro. Somerville is underrated. I thought he could have a better season this season, to be fair, but, he's definitely an interesting talent, definitely someone worth, maybe taking a chance on for a big club to come in for him. Not too sure what the price range should be. I'm not going to say that, but I think, yeah, definitely a player that, could probably make his way at a big club and do some good things. It will be interesting to see. You know what I mean? Buwadi wouldn't downgrade. Bishop Banks, what do you mean by Buwadi wouldn't downgrade? What does that mean? Do you think leaving Lille and going to a Premier League club is downgrading? What's your thoughts there? You know what I mean, Bishop Banks? Or is that Temba Banks in the background? You know what I mean? Bankzini. Where's Temba, by the way? He should be here. Yeah. Hurting your eyes, that orange kit, Luan. Dim your, you can dim the vibrancy and the color a little bit, and it should balance down for you. You know what I mean? I have this black thing over my screen that kind of just takes a little bit of the edge off,
Or you can turn on the lights if you're in the dark.
Yeah, bro. Van Gaal is still toward feelings towards Man United, bro. I can't lie. The man still hurt from the sacking. He was like, yeah, I didn't feel that. Japan says House of Keys. He says, go, Japan. You know what I mean? Ike! As they would say in Japanese. Yeah, bro, I watched a lot of anime as a kid growing up, bro. So, you know what I mean? I know a little bit of a thing here and there. I've been to Japan twice. Yeah. I won't talk about the other things. But it's a nice culture. You know what I mean? Everyone should have a taste of Japan. You know what I mean? It's necessary for life, bro. Netherlands exactly play like slot ball, side to side passing the whole 90 minutes and nothing happening, says Die for Liverpool 6666. He's like not happy, he's not pleased, he's not impressed by any means. Tap to Sheppy Maddy says the Netherlands team has to be playing. Oh, he and Die for Liverpool totally agrees. It's passing it back and forth between their defenders like they're not trying to be positive. I can understand that, my guy. You know what I mean? Japan is a good culture, funny. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a real interesting culture, Japan. You know what I mean? They love a lot of hip hop music, dance, and that punk. That punk culture is all the way across genres. It's hip hop punk, R&B punk, rock punk, electronic punk, anime punk. It's so cool across there, bro. There's so many colors, and the food is interesting. I would say don't eat the spike fish, but you can eat everything else, if you know what I mean. Hydration break. Well, if I had to give a rendition to everyone watching on what I've seen in the first half, I would say that Japan has certainly been leading the way, the better of the two teams, and certainly the most likely looking team to score a goal. However, you can never underestimate the orange, because the men in orange are a big team. They are a big footballing nation, and of course they have a lot of quality on the pitch. They're not playing at their best right now, but they can always hurt you. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts, chat? Who do you think will win this game based on the first 25 minutes of play? What are your thoughts? Will says the cameraman is doing spot the mamacita on the hydration break. I like it too when they do their job properly, you know what I mean? You don't have to call them on the radio and say, hey, stop sleeping. It's after the break time. You know what time it is. We want to see the potential. Oh, man. We want to see potential on screen. Bali.
Yo.
Bali, we're watching it on BBC,
Yeah, big ITV.
ITV.
Yeah.
We were ITV in Germany, real sad, bro. The 1 minute they're showing this game, next minute they're showing that game. They have this game on audio. They have this other game. They have these other games live. They said, bro, we're not doing the Dutch. We're not doing the Dutch. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're not. And they say you'll do France. Well, bro, people complaining. A battling draw, says Real Carl Brown. He can see this happening. Will says, I want to see calcium cannons and bundas. Broski. Yeah, that's my guy, Will, there. Mitch Mailer saying, with Cucurella going to Madrid, does that put Carreras on the market? Could United go back in and get him? I would leave that question for you, my brethren, Bally Tech. You know what I mean? Bali.
Yo.
My guy is asking, Mitchell Mayer is asking you, he's saying, with Cucurella going to Madrid, could this put Carreras on the market? Could United go and get him?
No. Only an idiot is going to sell a young player with that type of capability. Now, can I get someone more experienced to deputize for him when he's not playing? Yes. Can I get... I mean, it depends. Does Carreras want to leave? Because he's just got back to his country, he's playing for one of the biggest teams in Madrid. Maybe Real Madrid has to talk to us nicely when we try and come for Tchouaméni, because we might end up leaving with two players. You never know.
Maybe.
But I don't see the point of spending mad money on Lewis Hall if Carreras is there, because I think he's better.
I agree with that statement, and this is why I'm not excited about trying to sign Lewis Hall. At the end of the day, don't get me wrong, guys. You know, I love Manchester United, and I love to give the news as it is, straight to the point. I'm not going to add anything to it, because guess what, folks? I don't make the news. I just do decent research, and I have help. But what I will say to you guys is that what's really, really interesting is that the quality that Fernandes had presented to us, and the fact that, you know, Man United allowed him to leave was very, very disappointing. A very big stain on our decision making. You know, the people that makes the decisions over there. Expected better, said Shush. I can't wait to see what Tuchel does on Wednesday. We will be here. Certainly, we will be there. You know what I mean, Bali? Have you any concerns about your team going into the Wednesday's game? Just a quick reference onto England as Shush and these guys are talking about it.
Nah, not really. Obviously, they're facing a tough opponent, a potential tournament winner, and they're going to have a go. I don't believe they've come to the World Cup to lie down. They're going to try and give a good account of themselves, win, lose or draw. The country's behind them, and I believe everyone's going to be happy. So right now, I think Curacao is just in a... I mean, not Curacao. Cape Verde's in a... They're very high-spirited people, you know? So we're looking forward to the game, and obviously we're going to cheer on the boys. Let's just hope they don't have the type of scoreline that Curacao received today off Germany.
Yeah, bro, that was tough to watch, bro. Like, I mean, you know, I'm not the biggest Curacao fan from CONCACAF, so I would lend my support to them because, again, they're from CONCACAF, and we would like to see everybody do well, because it would show that the entire confederation as a whole is leveling up to meet the standard of Europe, because Europe is the benchmark, let's be honest, you know what I mean? You're not on the screen, is this by design? Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? I need to walk to use the bathroom really quickly. I've been streaming for the last 4 hours, bro, so I have to turn it off sometimes so I can make a run. and come back, you know. Mitchell Mala says, do you think Jose Mourinho will win the Champions League next year? I don't know, but Madrid is always a stiff competitor, never to be underestimated. Of course, we see the prowess of PSG under Luis Enrique, and of course, the stress that Bayern Munich has been causing teams this last season, and they're adding Brown to Bayern. It makes it even more, because I thought Man United had made an offer to Brown. They said that we had personal terms and we are focusing on the midfield before we go back in for the player. Maybe now that Bayern has made an approach to the player and has personal terms, Man United might activate themselves and make an aggressive step in, you know, to secure the signing. Because to tell you the truth, folks, I think this is the best possible option Man United could get, you know, for the left back option. I was not looking at him previously because I think that, you know, maybe some might think he's not proven, but the guy is very, 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 as you can see with his finish today, he's also probably a better shooter than Lewis Hall. And he would be cheaper than Lewis Hall as well. That's 55 million euros is less than Newcastle is asking for Lewis Hall currently. Yeah, they were never ready for that, bro. I would even put Trinidad to be ready to face Germany, bro. I think, you know what I mean? It's one of them things where these are the big nations. You see, when you reach to the nations in the top 10, I mean, I really didn't notice that Morocco was there, so I was putting a lot of disrespect on their name, but a little bit vested in them not, you know, qualifying past the knockouts, but at the same time, you know what I mean, agendas must agenda. Yeah, I think that, yeah, Germany was always going to be too strong unless they face a CONCACAF team like possibly Mexico, maybe the USA, you know what I mean? Maybe, because they've been really good under Pochettino, to be fair, I can't lie. Saibari to Bayern soon. Interesting, that's a Moroccan striker, right? That... I think Mourinho has been brought in to stabilize and reinvigorate the culture, not to win just yet. I can agree with that. I think it's, you know, but winning is synonymous with Real Madrid, as you know what I mean? 19 UCL trophies. Wow. They just know what to do, bro. You know what I mean? Marla says, if Morocco are this good, imagine how good Senegal are, because let's be honest, they are the real African Cup champions. Well, whoa! Japan! Almost conceding there. Good stop by Suzuki. Zion with a point-blank stop from that strike coming in. And of course, the Japanese getting it out, clearing it. And now, Marlon with the header. Point-blank gets down low as Zion Suzuki makes the save and passes the ball away. Oh, it's confirmed. It's a done deal, bro. Nice. My goodness, I'm disappointed. Folks. I thought Man United might have secured this deal under the advice of Christopher Vavell, but it looks like it was not to be. I don't think Japan are as good as 4 years ago. A lot are older. But you know, Mehdi, they have a lot of youngsters in this Japanese team. A lot of these guys are young. Well, they haven't started, some of them, but they are there. Memphis, De Jong. As you can see, some Dutch fans there being closed up on by the cameraman, showing that he's also interested in what the Orangemen are doing today. Have to make a nose on that cameraman, you know. You might have to see what's going on with him if he's not getting the right shots. Netherlands here with a free kick. Dangerous moment here as they try to open their account. You know what I mean? Hey, my brother, the marathon man is here, people. Shout out. There's no need for introductions. ZeerTalks is here, my people. Big up to my brother in the building. You know what I mean?
Big ups,
no disrespect,
man.
you think because he's a warrior.
I'm back. busy setting up the coming World Cup watch-alongs. You know, Spain, Belgium still have those games as well, their respective games. So I'd set them up.
The
I'm here.
first Spain game, I had set up the Spain game for Temba. Temba said you wanted to host that with you, so I'd set it up. The first one.
No, Hanno
Spain
sent
game.
me the links. You guys, whoever set it up, I just set it up through you guys.
I still had to do the other games as well too, bro. We have like when this game finished, I'm gonna probably set up like 5-6 games. Boom. We in the game here, fellas. I mean, I think the break has kind of slowed the momentum of the game down a little bit. You know what I mean? I didn't think both teams was looking like they was interested in a water break from the way they was playing, but I think we will see a goal soon. Hopefully, Japan score first.
Yeah, I'm hoping Japan win, to be honest.
How well will United do this upcoming season, says Ali Hassan, and also in the Champions League. Bali, any thoughts there?
Not really much, you know. I just kind of find myself being a little bit bored. I would have liked there to be some goals in this game. It wasn't meant to be as of now, and hopefully next half these guys can actually go punch for punch and try and score some real goals.
It looks like
Question from
the better chances were for Japan.
Yeah, that's for sure. Japan need to be a little bit more clinical, bro.
Yeah.
Ali, I don't know. To be fair, I will say this. It kind of depends a little bit more on the next two signings that United make, how good next season will be. I think with the two midfield signings that we about to confirm, Fernandez as the second signing, I think we have strengthened the midfield considerably. So there's a little bit of an evolution there. So I think we're going to be better and stronger there next season for sure, which will actually promote more goals and make us better defensively as well at the same time. So it could be interesting. We could be fighting for top spots again next season. Maybe a closer run into competing for the league. Maybe in a title race at some point, possible. And I think we'd at least make the knockout round or maybe quarterfinals of the Champions League next season for the very least. I think Man United, will get through the league phase easily, in my honest opinion. Netherlands versus Curacao will be like dad playing the game with his 7-year-old kids. Well, that's how it was. Hopefully it's not like that. I know Ketro is saying, bro, my bad. I thought I see Netherlands on my mind instantly think Germany, But yeah, it might be interesting to see, but you never know. Maybe because of the similarity in styles and because some of the players know each other very well, maybe Curacao has a better shot of upsetting Netherlands. You never know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He's definitely finding them. Lil Angel B in the building. Is it just me or orange kits are quite blinding? It's not just you, my friend. It's just that the orange kits are really, really bright. You know what I mean? They switched to this really, really bright kit, and it's a bit annoying, to be fair. It almost looks like there's a little bit too much pigment in their kits on screen in comparison to others. You can't really see much detail. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's not the most fun to look at.
You are 8 players. I mean, Brown and Saibari, yes, so far. But let's see who else we get, man. We still need a center back. I know there's some. I'm pissed at Cucurella. Oh yeah, he was supposed to be joining Barca, by the way. He's going to Madrid. Crazy. Big up to you, bro.
But didn't he come out of Barca Academy?
Yeah, I mean that's what he's saying. He was one of us once. That's what he's saying. He's saying that because he's a Barca fan.
Oh, just confirming that you're a Barca fan as well. My bad. Bishop Banks says England will win because Arsenal players will bring it home.
They made it. See, they make it about Arsenal. Why? I don't know.
Hey, Baldy Tech. You see what I'm telling you about Alejandro Baldi swap deal for Marcus Rashford, bro? You see what I'm telling you, bro? Barca fans find Baldi is
Mark
better.
is still trying it with Rashford. Damn.
Bro, I just want to get Baldi into my left back so I could replace Luke Shaw, bro, to be fair. Like, I need to replace Luke Shaw this season some way, somehow. You know what I mean? He was from La Masia, yeah. Big up. Big up, big up. Big up to Swan, the Dip Ghosh in the building. You know, to be fair, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know why the Arsenal fans making it about themselves, but it will be interesting. Don't forget to slap the likes, Arsenal fans. Make it about sharing the love around to all the various channels you're watching from, folks. You know what I mean? Do help the guys along. And if you've never been to my channel, I'm really close to 2K subscribers. You know, it would be nice to hit that, you know. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And for those of you watching on my channel, subscribe to each and every one of the channels. You know, you can find that in my description. You know, ZeerTalks FCB is there. D-Hub Sports TV. You can find Hanno Sports Hub as well. The Waffle Don TV is there as well. ZeerTalks Football is also there in my description. You can click that link. It's a subscribe link. You just click once and you're already subscribed. You don't need to do anything else. It saves you time.
By the way,
you know what I mean?
I forgot to mention, but big up to those who got me to 1.8k subs so far. I just found out literally today that I got there. And long may this continue, you know what I mean? More subs, not just for me, but for everybody. You know, that's why we're doing this watch-along thing together, so we can all grow together for real. You know, it's not just us saying it, it's actually us showing action as well. So slap the like, subscribe to all the channels, please. It does help us 100%, especially with us contributing together to do content for you guys during the World Cup. You know what I mean?
You know, you're never going to have a boring game by yourselves, guys. You can always have one of us here to keep you smiling and laughing and talking some smack about each and every team, whichever way you feel like. You know what it is. Oh, very, very close from Japan there. Hit the like button, folks. It's almost like that goal Japan scored there. Don't miss, though. Don't miss. You know, the thumb looks like that.
Man said the goal Japan scored, they didn't even score.
You know what I mean? Now I say don't miss now. But he was really, really close. Whiskers away. Nakamura on the pitch mark. He just had the cracking shot. Bro, listen, yeah, it's our two Nakamuras, you know, bro. It's our next Nakamura on the bench, so I thought that was the older guy on the bench now. You know, I didn't know he started, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man saying Nakamura, I'm thinking of Shinsuke Nakamura from Wrestling Blood. You know what I mean?
Bro, I think this guy name is Shinsuke as well, bro. Let me double check. Or Tattoo Scare or something.
Imagine
like
if
that.
his name is Shinsuke as well, that'd be crazy.
Nah, his name is Kato. His name is Kato. Let me check the next one on the bench. Hold on.
Side nothing as well. Bro.
Nah, the next one on the bench is Takahiro. Interesting. Why do you guys have winning the World? Who do you guys have winning the World Cup? Zé, who do you have?
España.
Ballet. Who's winning the World Cup for you, bro?
Cape Verde.
No, but be serious. Actually, be serious,
bro. Come on, bro.
Well, my second favorite is Portugal.
Okay, at least that's serious. At least that's serious. We'll allow it. At least that's serious.
Ali Hassan has France. To be fair, I thought Vali might say France because, you know, his godson is Olise. You know what I mean? Thinks he's the best player in the world. I can't dispute that with him right now. The performances he's shown this season was amazing. For me, I'm like thinking Portugal is also going to win because CR7 is the GOAT and I think he deserves to win a World Cup trophy. So I'm backing Portugal because Italy's not here. Trinidad isn't either. So yeah, I mean, I do live in Germany and there are Germans watching the game around with me right now trying to be quiet, but yeah, they're not going to be mad at me. They know I'm honest as shit. You know what I mean? Will says, that's on the bench. Yeah, I did, bro. You know what I mean? Portugal says Lillian Angel B. Interesting choice, Lillian. Like, I mean, there's a very good team. And Bruno Fernandes, you know, I'll just say the Ballon d'Or agenda is going to come after the first 2 assists in the opening game. Let's just leave that there. You know what I mean? Mitchell Mayer says, how do you think Italy would have done if they had qualified? They must be better, for example, than Sweden, right? Yeah, I think they would have done well. I think the biggest issue was that Gattuso, I don't like the football he plays. I think it's very negative, very, very defensive, and not at all confident. And then also I have to put some blame on the players, because they have a lot of players who are very highly rated around Europe that really did not show that level of commitment and performance that you would expect from an Italian team. And the clinicality was not there. The cohesion was rare to see. Defensively, we were not good, which is terrible considering the standards of Italian football, which is based on defense. You know what I mean? So I think it's about time they blow up the Italian current focus and direction and change things drastically, because there needs to be drastic change so that we could, return. After winning 4 World Cups, a 5th is seeming ever so far away, to be honest, my bro. Big up. But if they had to been here, I think we'd at least have won the opening game in the group that we would have played. And that's the game where Bosnia-Herzegovina played. Against Canada.
Dudes, what are you gonna do? Cross. Bobby, this Suzuki guy is actually very good in goal.
Yeah, he's very good, bro.
He plays in the Serie A. Vinny has 1 year left in his contract. If you contact his agent and offer him a star role with Elisa, you will make it. Brother, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna happen. If Vinny does leave, which I doubt he will, I could see him go to either one of 2 places. Either he goes to the Prem or he goes to the Saudi League. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't see him going anywhere. Or maybe PSG, I can't see, because PSG have Kamara in them. I don't see it. So yeah, it's just either the Prem or Saudi League.
This guy, we tried to sign him 2 seasons ago under Erik ten Hag. Before we was going on get Onana, we was trying to sign him and he tell us no. Because he didn't want to come as a backup option, he wanted to come as a starter and start.
Would you go for him now? I think if you go for him,
if I go for him now, it would be telling Saint Lamens that, listen, y'all had to fight it out to see who can be number 1 at the end of the season. Because that's exactly what will have to happen. You would have to give them a certain amount of game time each and see which one actually performs better in a more consistent period of time.
Yeah, but Vinny will want to start. That's the only problem.
You're talking about the goalkeeper, right?
No. I'm asking you about Vinny. Because Lamens, to be honest, I think
if Vinny Jr. comes to Man
Lamens
United, he starts off the left, bro. Immediately, he gets that starting role. Immediately.
Yeah, so that's why I was asking it.
Yeah, he starts immediately, bro. He starts immediately. Like, who's starting over Vinny, bro? That's
yeah, like
deal.
you'd have like Vinny, and then you'd have Cunha, and you'd have who plays on the right? Is Diallo still and Buemo?
Yeah, Diallo and Bremo. Big up to Craig Warby. Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're well. You know what I mean? And guys, big question here from Lillian Angel B. How would you guys rate the World Cup so far? I think for me, the football has been a lot better than the hype up to the World Cup. The hype was kind of sort of negative. It wasn't really that football fandom sort of normal hype to the start of a World Cup. But I think the games have been pretty good. I think it has been some real good games, and for the majority of the games that we've seen were really closely contested and interesting matches. Yeah, so I think it's I'd say a 7.5 out of 10 so far for me.
No, I think we can go up a gear a bit more. I can't lie.
So what's your rating?
I'll probably give it I'll give it a 6. It's been okay, but we can do a bit more.
Your thoughts, Bali, on the rating of the World Cup so far?
Is he even there?
He's there, but I don't think he hears me, bro. He probably stopped to do something. He'll be back. Bayern are small. Ha ha ha. But no one believes.
Bro, this is a Liverpool fan chat now. Here we go. And next.
I bet England are going to have calamities in defense and Kane and Saka will be useless again, says Maddie. I mean, I hear it, bro. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I hear that. I do. Qatar was better, not going to lie. Vinny clears Diaz, though. Diaz is good, but the Bayern system has inflated his status. I don't know about that one.
I mean, I personally rate Luis Diaz, but his finishing, I'd understand why you feel such a way. But I rate Luis Diaz personally. It's just a matter of how consistent of a finisher can he be. That's literally my only thing. You know. Never just need to keep morning. I would prefer Rodrigo. Yeah, I would prefer Rodrigo or Vinny as well.
Yeah, me probably. I guess I don't know. I think I like Vinny, but for what he does on the left, and I like Rodrigo for what he does.
I feel like Rodri gives you more on the pitch than Vinny. The thing is with Vinny is when he turns up, but Vinny is more hot-headed. You know, that's the problem with him. Hot-headed, lazy. You know, like he's more of a hassle. Put it that way.
Okay, I guess. Die for Liverpool says, how does this Dutch coach always come up with boring tactics? He was the same at Man United, to be fair, my bro. You know what I mean? Slap the likes, people. You know what it is. We're going for that push. That push to like everyone's next target. You know, for Zed it will be 1,900 subscribers. For me, it'll be 2,000. For others, it's going to be 500. Some is going to be 1,500. You know, please, guys, show love to all the streamers. You know what I mean? No, Vinny is a problem for defenders. Rodrigo is not, says Swan. Did Gosh, the Barca fan in the building. I kind of, you know what I mean? I do think Rodrigo is also good in moments, but yeah, Vinny is a certain problem, bro. How this dog shit Gakpo start for the Dutch team? Is there no left winger left?
Not in the Netherlands. I mean, if Mika Götze chose Netherlands over Belgium, then probably him. But he chose Belgium, and even then, he didn't get selected for Belgium, which is dumb from the Belgian manager. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
So Mika Götze from Ajax.
Oh man,
he's a baller, bro.
Yeah. Why would he choose Belgium though? But anyway,
if he chose the Netherlands, I think he gets selected.
Definitely.
Because there's barely who's like Somerville. Is anyone really a fan of Somerville?
I think he's decent. You know what I mean? I'm not going to crash it on him, but I think he didn't really show up this season. Like for what he did in the championship last season, this season I think people expected a bit more from him into the Premier League. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I watched him in the Arsenal game, right? He looked okay, but I don't know. You would expect a little bit more from a winger that gets selected from the Netherlands. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, but again, the club he's playing in, bro. You know. This is the thing people need to keep in mind. You know, I'm trying to see if Marlon can find his form from Roma into the national team, because the way he's playing today, you'd think he's back at Borussia Dortmund. You know? So, yeah.
And that's definitely based on what the system is running. And this is what I say to a lot of guys. You know, sometimes the system doesn't suit a team. You know what I mean?
That's true.
What you're expecting of the players are a little bit too complicated. And then it makes these players have to do so many things that they can't do what they actually come to do. Because like Craig Warby would say that Somerville is a good player. You know what I mean? And you know that it must be worse for wear. Because I would say that this, in my honest opinion, like I think the Netherlands team looking a lot a lot more poor than the quality of players they have on the pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that's a Ronald Koeman problem, to be honest. The way he sets up his teams are terrible.
Ronald Koeman is not the coach. Is not the coach. Is not Van Gaal.
Is it not Koeman? I thought. Wait, who's the Dutch manager at the moment? If it was Koeman.
Oh, it's Koeman. It's Koeman. It is Koeman.
It is Koeman, right?
I thought it was Van Gaal.
Koeman.
My God, I have to apologize. I thought it was Van Gaal.
No, Van Gaal was in 22, bro, and in 2014.
But Van Gaal wasn't also in the Euros.
I think it was Koeman. Let me check, actually. The one that made the semi-final. It was Koeman, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, big up Hanno in the chat, man.
Shout out to
I'll
Hanno
check
in
his
the
shout.
building.
Yeah, big up to him as well.
Die for Liverpool
Yeah.
says, because the Dutch is shit, Gakpo, we finished fifth on the table. If Luis Diaz played there, we could have finished second or maybe win the league.
Man said they
I
need.
can't lie, that sounds pretty hopeful to me, bro. But you know, I hear you.
Yeah. Yo, big up Blaugrana, so big up Kevin, man. Man saying Netherlands will get W, bro. They need Memphis. What is Memphis not even? I don't know about him playing, to be honest.
He's on the bench, bro.
I mean, he usually does okay for them, I have to admit. But will he do good now? I don't know, to be honest. It's interesting. I mean, I'm looking at their bench going forward. Who can they really bring? Noah Lang, I think, is a good winger they can bring on. Noah Lang. Robbie has had a good season with Sunderland. Maybe you bring him on as well. I don't know. Timber's brother, funny enough, is in the midfield if you want something different. I don't know. Justin Kluivert, by the way, is another player.
I would bring him into this game. I think this game is missing him.
Justin Kluivert.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we thinking gets subbed off? I'm thinking Gakpo has to go, blood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Gakpo goes off.
You could play Justin Kluivert there.
Maybe Justin Kluivert or Noah Lang for me. I'd say Noah Lang. I think Noah Lang can bring something different. You know. Otherwise, I don't know. Because the thing is with the Netherlands right now, defensively they look all right. And I say all right because Japan's still getting shots, let's be honest. Right, like the one that I'm really convinced with defensively is Van Hekken.
Mm.
You know, but Van Dijk can do a bit more. The Van de Ven is a bit too rash. Dumfries is doing more going forward than he is defensively. You know?
100%.
And you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Maybe Marlon may have to go off if he doesn't fix up as well, bro. Maybe you bring on, again, who's on?
Brian Robbie.
Robbie, yeah, like I said earlier. Robbie, yeah. Where is Depay, by the way? Depay is definitely going to come on, you know that. You know?
Probably with the last 20 minutes to go.
Yes. It is what it is. But I think, listen, with Japan, if they can be clinical, then they're fine. By the way, in qualifying, because we were obviously in the same group as them, and I'm talking about Saudi Arabia, we were in the same group as them. They qualified very convincingly against us in Australia, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really showing their levels. And by the way, This is a team that has Kamada, you know, from Crystal Palace. They have Sano, who's at Mainz, you know, Doan, Frankfurt. You know some of them, Marks, living in Germany yourself. You know,
Yeah.
Nakamura, Maeda from Celtic, Kubo from Sociedad, Oeda, Feyenoord. You know, funny enough, is playing against the Dutch national team for someone who plays in a Dutch club. Hiroki Ito at Bayern München, my club. You know what I mean? You have a guy in Feyenoord named Watanabe. You know what I mean? Like all these guys, and Suzuki, even he plays in Parma. Like,
Yeah.
so my point is, like, Japan's not bad, man. Japan's
They're a
really
strong
not bad.
team, bro. Strong team. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I don't think anybody would trade Leonard Carl for Gakpo, bro. I would love to get Leonard Carl at Manchester United, and that's
No, they're not Carlos, bro. He was. I actually think he was kind of missed today, bro. Imagine.
you know, he would have been sick today if he didn't come on the pitch. Thoughts on
Probably
Australia
would have scored one
Turkey
of them
game?
like curlers.
Aaron Kunda bound for a top 5 league soon. Well, he plays in England in the championship for Watford. You
By
know
the
what I
way,
mean?
for those who are unaware, he was at Bayern a year ago.
Aaron Kunda.
We got him in from Australia. And then we let him go after he went to Grasshoppers on loan. And we have a buyback clause. I did a video on him today, by the way. We have a buyback clause of 4 to 5 million.
Nice. Good work there from Bayern. You know what I mean? I think you're going to get that money as soon as the transfer window
I actually think
is in
if we're not
swing.
going to get a striker in, Eric Kunde should come back to Bayern.
Yeah, I kind of like the other striker too as well. What's his name? Something Toure. He was interesting, Michael Toure or something like that. He looked pretty good. South Australia was surprisingly very good, guys. I cannot lie. You know, I always say that
They have Irvine
Australia,
as well from St. Pauli as well.
yeah, the guy from St. Pauli, and he played the same way for St. Pauli that he played for Australia. Funny enough. For the same kind of box crashing business he was doing for St. Pauli, he doing it for Australia. That goal he scored a similar goal like that for St. Pauli this season.
Oh, you talk about McLaughlin. The one who
McCaffrey,
scored the
yeah.
second goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He and Irvine, they're both in St. Pauli.
You know what I mean? Shout out to you. House of Keys says go Brazil. Blogger on his own says he's a good finisher, bro. Better than what they got right now. I can't lie. You could be right. Robbery, I rate that sub as well, says Bloggerana. Gakpo needs to put fries in the bag. 100%, bro.
Hey, listen,
Liverpool beat
don't
Man
fuck
United
us,
to
man.
sign
Don't fuck
Gakpo. No, they did not. Swan dip gauche. You know what I mean? Man United decided not to sign Gakpo. He was destined for Man United. He said when he told his club he was going to leave, he expected to move to Manchester United, and at the last minute, Manchester United decided not to sign him anymore, and then Liverpool came in with an offer, and he decided that is where he's going to end up.
That kind
You know
of
what I mean?
reminds me of a specific saga that happened this summer, you know.
What's
By
that?
the name of Anthony Gordon, we leave the deal and Barca, swoop. You get me?
Yeah.
Narratives, you get me, Mark. It's a narrative thing.
Yeah, they love the narratives, bro. Thank God I do a little bit of transfer
Oh,
news. So
damn! Netherlands already. Tijani Reinders.
It's 1-0. I'm a bit behind, I think.
No, I'm the one behind.
Mehdi is saying Japan have good results, are just matching the tempo of Netherlands, but can pump it up whenever they want. That's how they play. Yes, they do play with that change of pace, and it can be critical in moments. Marlon in minute 70 for Memphis. Watch or Brobbery, says Blogger on his own. You know what I mean? Bishop Banks says England will bore their way to the quarters before Brazil knocks them out. Don't say Weghorst is still playing for the Dutch. Yes, he is on the bench, my brother. I did say that earlier.
Yeah, he's
Slap
in
the
the
lights,
bench.
people.
Yeah, he's in the bench.
Wout Weghorst. He's the hardest working striker that doesn't really score goals. But you know what I mean. I'll turn the TV off if I see Weghorst in 2026. Well, bro, smash a like. You know what I mean? Stick around in the stream. It's been great having your company. I can't say that. Sane is finished though. Didn't he get the assist? I don't know.
Did he?
I don't know. I think he did get an assist. I'm not sure.
We're gonna have to.
Craig Robbie says, I just think all of those great Dutch players over the years, Cruyff, Van der Sar, the Boer brothers, Reisiger, Koku, big name there. Overmars. Didn't Overmars have a brother as well? Winters, Stam, Davids, Gillett, Van Basten. What about Seedorf, bro? You know what I mean? And then there was also this guy.
No assist from him today, no.
There was also this guy who played for them. I keep forgetting his name. Bro. But he played in the midfield and he would just score goals, bro. Like, he would just show up with these goals from outside deep. Where did he play his football? I think it was in Italy, bro.
Wait, who are you talking about?
A Dutch player, bro. He would have the last World Cup he would have played would have been probably the 2002 World Cup, maybe. Big player, bro. He used to play in the midfield and would score some dread goals.
Seedorf?
Huh? No, not
Seedorf?
Seedorf. A tall, fair-skinned guy. He have a weird name, like Marmalade or some kind of thing, something like that.
Dutch midfield? I have no idea.
Is Crashford returning? I hope not, says Ray. Will. Nah, it's not Van Basten or Broncos. Broncos was a left back. Van Basten, everybody know who Van Basten was. It was he was not Van Bommel. He was a Van.
Mark Van Bommel. Yeah, he was a
Mark Van Bommel was the guy. He was a deadly man, bro. That man went from playing center midfield to defensive midfield. And he would just show up with big goals from outside. Bang!
Yeah, that guy was good at slapping shots.
Yeah, Wesley Slider was trumps too. But this guy, Bergkamp, Dennis Bergkamp, he never liked flying on planes, bro. So if he couldn't get there by bus or boat, he wasn't going to tournaments. Oh, the Netherlands have scored! The Dutch with the opener from the free kick to Johnny Reinders.
I'll be happy about that.
I'm not pleased. I am not pleased. Lillian Angel says, go, go, go. Hanno says, yes.
Netherlands.
Go, Van Disney.
Of course it's Van Disney. Of course it's him. Who else?
Cross comes in. Van Dijk with the header. Isn't he offside? No, he isn't.
What a cross by Gravenberg, by the way. Holy shit.
The Liverpool pair linking up for the Dutch. And they lead 1-0, folks.
He's also Netherlands captain, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Netherlands captain. The Japanese coach is asking, is he not offside? I was thinking the same thing. It looked like he never got back into the onside position, even when the ball was crossed. Or no, that the Japanese player played him on. Oh my goodness.
Oh, brother, man.
What?
Who's that brother that kept him on?
It looked like Ito.
The number 3 for Japan kept him on. Yeah, it's Ita. I believe it's Ita. Is it? Who is his brother? Nah, he needs to hold a small club. Who is his brother?
I don't know, bro. I'm checking to see his name right now.
Damn, bro, he kept him on. Yeah, brother's name.
He just dropped back just in time to put him on side. You know, if he was one step later.
Taniguchi, this fraud. kept him on.
He was
Oh, where
watching.
is Itakura, bro? Itakura should be starting in this team, by the way. Where the fuck is he? Did he not get
I
selected?
don't know, my bro. I have no clue.
What
Yeah, it showed it showed the automated out 5. Taniguchi was the one who keep him on. The man just run back. He just drop back. You know what I mean? And with that drop back he put Van Dijk on side because everybody else was late, but he was early. He went early.
Look, they're showing the line. See, he keeps them on.
Yeah, he just dropped back 2 steps, and the second step he put Van Dijk inside just as the fella crossed the ball. If he had taken that step 1 step later, Van Dijk would have been offside.
Fine margins, bro. Fine margins.
Fine margins. That's how it is goes sometimes, guys. You know what I mean? Like, there's always be fine margins in and about. It's one of those things, folks. You know what I mean?
Man, I was actually hoping Japan do something, man. You see, if Japan win, that's excitement in the World Cup, bro. See, this is where I up my ratings. It's from the 6.
Frankie de Jong.
You know what I mean?
The other guy, the other Dutchman who plays in Spain.
Dutch guy who plays in Spain.
Oh no, he don't play in Spain. He was playing in Italy. You're talking about the left back.
Rangers?
Nah, he talking about the left back. He talking about Dumfries. Is Dumfries you're talking about, Craig? Because he was in Italy.
But Dumfries is right back. But anyway.
Right back. I mean, I don't know. I don't know which one of the other Netherlands players is playing Spain, bro.
Netherlands player playing in Spain. I actually know nobody.
I don't know, bro. Like, the only other guy I know playing in Spain now is Donny van der Beek. He playing at Girona.
Oh, sure. Been a while, but bro, the Van de Beek, I don't know what happened to him at Man United, bro. That guy was good at Ajax.
Bro, it was just a matter of the manager preference, bro. It's not him. And he, you know, when you don't play football consistency at the highest level, no matter how good he is, he will still drop. Daily Blind. No, bro, we had Daily Blind. He was our player.
They had him, and then he went
and we sold him. You talking about a guy we wanted? I don't know. I can't. None of the guys. Nothing coming to mind on who we wanted. How could I forget Van Nistelrooy? Well, he went to Spain after he was at United. He went to Real Madrid. And Van Nistelrooy was our big strike. I don't know, I was mad at him when he came in as coach.
Maybe? Wasn't Schneider at Madrid?
Nah, but I was after he was somewhere else before he was at Madrid, bro. Before he went to Madrid. He was at Milan.
I don't know. I'm Robin. That makes sense.
It was by you.
Before he joined us. Wait, Craig, are you talking about nowadays or are you talking about back in the day? Also,
Schmeichel? Sure? No.
Oh, Japan defense.
Schumans?
Bro, I have no idea who you're referring to.
I have no idea, bro. I gotta check that, bro. Dutch. Did he just go to Spain? Japan!
Oh, they won.
1-1!
What the hell is this keeper doing? Oh my God.
Nakamura!
Bro, wait. Man,
No,
like
not
Nakamura, ain't no way brother just scored, bro. We're about to see it. Let me see. Can I go on?
What a goal. What a goal, says Lillian Angel.
No.
And it looks like it came from the outside. Ball comes in, dribbles well, finds him, and he just lets it loose. It rips past straight into the back of the net, rips through the defense. Low, hard strike.
Off somebody, by the way. Let me see that again. I think it deflects off somebody.
It deflects off the Dutch player, the Dutch goalkeeper, the Dutch defender.
Yeah.
Japan is 1-1. Very
what
good
a goal
strike.
by Nakamura.
Nakamura, the old boy, showing the youngsters he's still got a crack there. Deflects off Van Disney, says Will.
Kubo
and
with the
it's
assist as well, by the way. Big up Kubo.
Tide Kubo doing the
Nakamura
work
playing Ramé in France.
on Rennes. Or you say Rene?
No,
say Rennes,
the
bro.
club is called Remy.
Remy.
R-E-I-M-S. Stade de Remy.
Oh, Rams.
Remy, yeah, whatever, yes. Yeah, Reims, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Reims,
It's
yeah.
all good, bro. It's have Rennes, it have Rems, and it have Lens. So there's all them
Reims,
three.
I'm not saying Reims. I'm not saying that.
Game on, says Chelsea fan. Netherlands 1-1, says Kowali. Yo, and I think the Dutch are trying to get a quick response, but Suzuki says no.
How's the referee doing?
The referee says, don't hug the Dutchman. You know what I mean? Don't show that much love. You know what I mean? It's a competition. Keep it competition friendly.
Wait, 1 second. I need to go troll somebody, a Dutch content creator. Let me go troll him 1 sec.
Wait for the second goal to troll him now, bro. Come in. The second goal go come. Wait for it.
Oh, I know. But, you know what it is? I just want to say. I just want to troll him now. It's fun. I don't care about the whole. Wait. All right, Mike.
No, I just have a little bit of juju in my brain now. You know what I mean? That if you celebrate too soon, it
gives
comes.
a fuck, bro. I just want to piss him off. It's not even about anything else.
True troll at work. You know what I'm saying? Folks,
Yeah, man.
are you not entertained by this game so far? I think, the Japanese are certainly living up to the billing as a team that's rising in strength, and they're on the counter. It's 1v, not 1v1 yet. He slows down, and it's a foul there. Certain yellow card for Dumfries. What a poor challenge. Takes a shot. He tries to win the ball. No, it's Somerville. Somerville with a yellow card. He tries to stop the player, misses the challenge completely, and kicks out the standing leg of the Japanese player. Yellow card. There can be no complaints for Crescencio Somerville.
I told me fuck off.
Definitely a fast-paced game. Someone asked me earlier in the chat if it's just them or is the game pretty fast-paced. Well, the game is pretty fast-paced, and the Japanese seem to have taken it up a notch. They have turned up the pace on the Netherlands teams. There's like the tempo is there. And of course, Maddie talked about the Japanese turning the tempo up, and they've certainly done so now in the second half. And the Netherlands team find themselves on the back foot suddenly. You know what I mean? It's interesting times, folks. Interesting times. Japan is trying a smash and grab Spanish thing. You know what I mean? The Spanish style.
They've been playing like this for a very long time in Japan. Because they're the team in Asia that can do it. But the thing is with Japan, they usually hurt themselves with stupid errors. If Japan minimized silly mistakes, I actually think Japan would be way better than they are.
Probably.
And I'm saying even in an Asian round, because bro, the team that they have, they should be having way more Asian cups.
Oh, Eric Shouton. You know, Will, Man United in the building, bro. Will says Eric Schutt and Craig Bobby. Will bringing the news. I was looking for it online, but for a recent
By the
player,
way,
but I
it
didn't
deflected
find
off
that.
Dumfries, that goal. Down Batata.
Oh,
Big up
Dumfries.
Yusuf.
Well, power to
Hey, the
Madrid.
new Real Madrid right back, man.
Hey, Real
You know
Madrid
what I
is
mean?
what you're going to be dealing with, man.
Yusuf says Habibi's here.
Big up Yusuf, man.
South Korea would move to Japan. I don't believe so, Yusuf. I think Japan moves
No.
to South Korea every time.
No.
You know what I mean? I've watched the Asian Cup once, and Japan, yeah, they were moving to South Korea, my bro. I left back from La
By the way,
Masia
South
going
Korea
to
is
Real
not bad in
Madrid.
the Asian realm, to be fair, generally.
Oh! It's through
Oi.
2-1.
Oh my
Somerville.
God.
Somerville with a strike.
Somerville of all people.
Japan falling asleep and Somerville taking full advantage. My goodness.
That was a good
My
goal.
goodness. What a strike. And I did not want to see that. I wanted to see Japan go up top. Somerville there with the drive, the dribble, and the angle. And it gets past Suzuki there. A bad bounce, taking it away from him.
No, that was a nice
Always
cut
hard
inside,
to
and
see.
slaps it.
Was
Places
very
it
difficult
well.
being blocked by two players there.
Yeah, hit the post, bro. You see it hit the post.
And hit the post.
Boom.
Lillian,
Yeah, keep right
we have
there.
to agree with you here. This match is a certain treat. It's a very, very good one.
The second
We're
half is starting
enjoying
to
it
kick
right
off.
now.
In a good way.
What's that?
I said the second half is starting to kick off in a good way.
Nice shot that he is for sale as West Ham got sent down. Wow, what happened? Well, Somerville had a moment and he scored. Brilliant strike from him there. Can't take anything away from that strike. Always difficult for the goalkeeper to see. He thought he had it covered, but it just coming in off the post. Japan now back to square one, down a goal, and have to find another.
Yep.
The Netherlands now on another attack. A quick break.
Go on.
Oh!
On.
Well defended there by Japan.
Oh.
Netherlands almost looking to
Boy,
make
what
this
a block
Gakpo.
by Hiroki Ito, the Bayern
Hiroki
München
Ito
centre back.
Gakpo finding some juice, looking like he's offside. It looks hella offside, folks. He looks very, very offside there. You know what I mean? Like
Boy.
very, very offside. It should be offside. Substitution there for Japan. Maida making way for Jarabi Ito to come in. Japan increasing the altitude there. I'm here, bro. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm actually sitting in front of the TV watching the game, but I'm talking while I'm here. You know what I mean? I can't stay off the time on the website right now, so I have to watch it off the IPTV, off the telly.
Oh my
You
God,
know what I
shot
mean,
from
bro?
Japan. Damn.
I think they can. They have all the tools to do so. You know what I mean? A lot of their players will be coming in very good form as well.
That's
Kevin
good, man.
Strutzman.
Damn,
Yeah.
long time ago in Roma.
That was a long time ago, bro.
Like, we're
So
talking
Eric
decades.
Strutzen, Kevin Strutzman. Remember when we nearly signed it, bro? I can't remember. Kudo nearly made it 2-2 with that strike, and now it's a hydration break. allowing the Netherlands team to kind of relax and rest on that lead that they just picked up. Thoughts on these hydration breaks? Is it really that hot? It's not that hot. I think it's a bit of a way that some men in suits are holding football hostage in this current moment. They're trying to make it like basketball somehow to make it entertaining for the Americans, but I don't agree with the hydration breaks. I think maybe having 1 or 2 may be cool, but having 2 per half, it's a bit much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
It's really not that hot. I think it kills the momentum of the game a
It
lot.
switches things as well in some games.
Yeah. It's not, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Some of them are pretty good. You know what I mean? More for ad breaks and money. Well, we're in the USA and that's capitalism central. You know what I mean? Drex! What's good, bro? When you're ready, you could come up, bro. You got controls.
That was good drugs. But there he is, man. Hey, what's good drugs?
Yo, he's saying, big up people, big up Zier. Zier in the building. What you saying, man?
Oh, good, bro. What about you, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
You with the Dutch, yeah? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So what are you telling me
Orange
about
boys
the Dutch?
doing the job.
What are you saying about the Dutch so far?
Funny enough, I just got in. There's this. I went to play tennis. Then there's this fair we have down here in Fredericton. Myself and some of my colleagues decided to just go. Went on this crazy ass ride, bro. I mean, I won't do it again. So I'm just getting in. I've been keeping tabs on the first half. I didn't get a lot of the first half, but 0-0. I'm like, yo, I expect the second half to light up. And I stepped in. They scored the first goal, trying to set up. Japan equalize, and Netherlands are back in the front. So I hope it's a good game. Some of you plays for the Netherlands? Oh, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that? I think his father is Dutch, his mom is English.
Oh, because I always thought it was English, bro.
Yeah, he did play for England as a youth, bro. Do any of you
Guys
support
coming on,
the
guys.
Springboks? Hanno does. You know what I mean?
Hanno does. I think
Temba does.
Temba,
And of course,
Vegeta
does as well. You know what I mean? I can't lie. You know what I mean? I can't lie. I'm more of a Fiji and All Blacks fan. You know what I mean when it comes to rugby.
Yo,
Memphis comes in for Donny Mylan. Wait. Just not wait. I think I see.
Yeah, I could argue that it helps. It improves the game if the players are kept hydrated. I hear you. I get you on that. But having
It improves the game.
2 per half. Is it 2 per game or 2 per half?
I think it's
2 per half.
I think it's 2 per half. It's
No,
every
is it
25
2 per half or
minutes.
2 per game. I know
Every
they have
20
one at
minutes.
I think 25th minute, and that's for the first half. Then the second half they just had one at the 70th minute thereabout, and that's it. So 2 per half. If it's 2 per half, it's killing the game. But if it's 2 per game, like I know it to be.
Yeah,
then
2 per
it's
game,
okay.
not that deep. And the Saudi League is like that. Like, it's not that deep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay
but-
for me. I feel like it's okay. These guys, Mark, you already talked about it. These guys are playing in a very they're playing in a very, very
Bro, this game here is in Canada. This is in Canada.
This is in Canada. It doesn't mean, bro, because I know in Ontario it's a little bit windy now, and it feels like the rain wants to fall.
What the hell is Liv Morgan doing at the game? Oh, my answer.
Go correct what you see and big up yourself, my friend. Big up.
What's Liv Morgan doing at the game, blood, bro? We're gonna have answer.
Gakpo goes near post. Ooh, point save from the goalkeeper.
What the
Is it
hell?
You
Zion
can
guy?
argue
Mark?
it improves the game, that players are kept hydrated. Shout out to Craig Warby says big up Drex.
Mark,
Yo,
this is the same
Craig, yeah,
Zion, right?
I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, I'm just so used to 45-minute football, bro, that Liv Morgan is there. Will, I can't put that up on screen, bro.
My God, bro, where's Ansel? Man? That guy would be barking like a dog.
For some reason, Craig said he thought Somerville played for the USA. I could see that too as well. His name, Somerville, it just sounds American. You know what I mean? I agree. It sounds American, bro.
But how was his performance though? Because I know when he plays for Leeds, right?
Yeah, he's been decent. He had a yellow card before his goal, but he's been decent for basically the entire game. I think that the tackle was the worst thing he did, but he's been tracking back well. He's been going forward well.
Right.
You know, after he got a yellow card, like he got to serious business. Depay, worst number 7 ever for United behind Mason Mount. I think we'd have to say Mason Mount is the worst, and then Depay. You know what I mean?
No, Mason Mount. Then I would go Alexis Sanchez before Depay.
Who?
Sanchez before Depay.
Okay, yeah, we could hear that. Depay.
I would even say Sanchez first for me, then Mason Mount second before Depay, because Sanchez I didn't want from the minute he stepped into the football club, I never agreed with him.
Bro, I didn't think he never
there was nothing about Sanchez that made me that was making me excited. And at least with Depay, I saw what he tried to do. It didn't just work out at United. Mason Mount, you could argue that it's the injury that has laid him back, but it's not his fault, right? But Sanchez, man. Sanchez is the worst.
How is that a goal kick, referee? That's supposed to be a corner. How is that a goal kick?
Come on, Netherlands, let's make it 3 and let's close shop.
No, that is a corner, referee. That should even be a foul. That should be a pen.
Maybe the next World Cup is going to be a pen.
What's that?
It's a corner kick, bro.
Yeah, it's a corner. Sugawara is coming in. Ogawa as well. Out goes the number 16, Watanabe. Out goes Kube. Out goes Doan. And here comes Tomiyasu, Ogawa, and Sugawara. It's going to be a tight finish. The Japanese are preparing to go all out in their search of a goal. They cannot and they won't let it end. Let's see what happens here. This could be dangerous for the Orange men. They need to defend sturdily here because the Japanese might sneak one in this moment. Cross comes in a little bit too high, but it's still meant to. Oh, he sends it into the stands. Not the right moment.
I think you guys are behind, so I might have to allow you you're on the commentary. Sorry.
You could do the commentary, bro. It's all good. I don't mind if you do the commentary.
That way, I think both of you are on the same time.
For me, it's
1 minute, you 30 seconds ahead. I think I
am right on time with whatever we have on the screen. 75, 52.
Hold on, let me see if I can jump forward a little bit.
So you're around 30 seconds ahead then.
All right, so I just jumped forward. I am like 5 seconds behind the clock on screen now. But no.
Japan trying to see if they could break this defense down. Man says the expectation of bro, I wasn't even expecting anything. That guy was done at Arsenal, man. Jose Mourinho just wanted Mkhitaryan out. That's it.
Mkhitaryan was rare. I wanted him out too, to be fair. I had to agree with Jose Mourinho there. I wanted that guy gone. Yeah, it's like, where did it find this shit, man, bro?
It was Dortmund, right? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was like, where they get this guy? He was so shit, bro.
That's a fine cross. Pick it, he keeps it in. Throwing Japan. Okay, take a shot. Let's go. I see Jamie put 7 past Curacao.
Yeah, bro. They destroyed Curacao, bro.
No,
I think what happened. I think what happened was that in that game, after they equalized and they tried to get to go ahead, they was keeping themselves in the game, but then Germany came and scored 2 goals in quick succession, bro. Bang bang. And I think that stunned them. I think that killed any hope that they had to come back into the game. And when Dig Advocat came back out from the dressing room, he was looking so, how to put it, dejected that I feel like he was expecting the team to go on to concede more goals.
Was there any hat trick in the game? I haven't looked at it.
No, there's 2 braces though. Havertz had a brace and Pavlovic. No, not Pavlovic.
Havertz.
Havertz had a brace.
Oh, it's all been Japan so far in the last 5-8 minutes, bro.
Japan is looking for that equalizer. Falls kindly.
Go. Let me see who's in goal for the Netherlands. Man.
Yeah, bro. Oh my goodness. That's not a foul, referee? Really?
The Brogan.
That is
Japan. Japan. That was that was straight at the goalkeeper, man. No effort, no. Oh, the shot was the thing. Let's go. Continue. I just want it to be interesting. I want the Netherlands to win. I feel like they're gonna win this, but I need this game to be a little bit interesting. Craig, you're killing me, bro. Say it was a big signing playing. Oh, my guy.
Yeah. Man just shot Brogan, bro. What's that, man?
Yeah, bro. Man, don't aim for corners no more, you know. Man, they just try to hit the ball, you know. By aiming for corners all the time. Yes, left, right. Bang! One must hit. One must stick, bro. I don't find there's test keepers enough in football, modern football, bro. Man, there's just be hitting straight shots, bro. Like, put the shots to corners, make man keeper dive, get them brothers tired from diving and the sides hurting from hitting the grass.
But that one, the player was leaning backward, bro.
Yeah, but that didn't change the trajectory, bro. It just changed the lift on the ball when they lean backwards. The ball will go up in the air, but it don't change the trajectory. So he had to be putting it in that shot, in that position.
I know what you mean. The man's trying to call it to the next post, but he was leaning back. The ball was behind him.
Nah, he was trying to fit it in the V's right there first post, bro. To put it last post, he just had to side foot it with the heel in the direction of the last post, and that would have bagged the net. It would have hit that net so hard, bro, because the keeper was flat-footed there.
I think we expect a convincing effect again with Sanchez. He flopped big time. Would you put Di Maria in that conversation? No.
Yes.
I know a lot of people call Di Maria
100%.
snake and all of that. I didn't have a problem with Di Maria. Di Maria knew he didn't want to be there. He chose not to come back. You understand? When he went for that after the first season and he went on break and he just decided it's knowing what you can do and what you cannot do. Saying I'm not coming back. That's it. Sanchez, he said that's the reason why I didn't like Sanchez. He said from the minute he got in, he called his agent to cancel the contract, but yet you played and you collected the salary. At least Di Maria played the first season and decided not to come back. Sanchez, obviously from his statement, was playing when he knew he didn't want to be there. He was just taking the pay and that's it. That one I can agree with that. So Di Maria, I can't put him in that context. That's me.
Who are worn out at this point, bro? Japan or the Netherlands? Because I think Japan is looking like.
I think Japan.
They got a little bit more. Huh?
Japan, because they are the one trying to get the equalizer now, so they are trying to pile the pressure. The Dutch side are just sitting back.
Yeah, because they have the defenders to do it.
They look knackered a bit, but they have to do what they have to, bro.
Japan will get equalizer, bro. That coming. That coming.
Man cross.
Hey, could you imagine?
Referee, that's
bro.
a yellow
Promise
card. For Depay, that's a yellow card. That's too dangerous, Depay. What's that? Bro, Memphis, come on, man. You didn't have eye on the ball. You had eye on the man, bro. Woo. Memphis. No, man, bro. That's dangerous.
A very cynical challenge, says Lillian Angel B. Yellow card immediately shown.
Mark, take me through. The guy that plays for Brighton, what's his name? Mitoma. Is he Japanese?
Mitoma, he injured.
Mitoma's Japanese, yeah.
But he's injured.
Yeah. He picked up an injury. I think his hamstring or something. Wow. That should be a red card. I can't lie.
Very lucky.
That is a red card challenge, bro. That is direct. That is an elbow to the face of the player, bro. That is a red card.
Says, I can't wait for Ivory Coast versus a Rambo national. Who's the Rambo national?
Ecuador, I think he's talking about.
Ecuador, brother. You see this Ecuador
Ecuador
team?
don't play a Rambo, do they?
I mean, the thing is, he's saying that because all they have is defenders, bro. They have Pacho, they have
Okay.
You think all they have is defenders?
And
bro, who's a forward you know from Ecuador?
Robbie is on for Gakpo. Robbie is on.
That is dangerous there. That Robbie substitution. Di Maria had some good moments playing for us. His house got burgled and he was never the same afterwards. Yeah, bro. I think them really the reason why he really left was because people broke into his house and he never felt safe.
So Greg, you see why I can't put him in that conversation, right? Because for me, I just felt like Di Maria is different. His own story or situation was quite different. Alexi, nah, man. Brumby, take him on. No, you can't do that now. This is not Sunderland. Let's go. Japan launches one forward.
6 minutes left. It's time for blue lock mode. Japan is about to go into blue lock mode, folks. Just remember I told you. Bam, 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 pack of the net. Equalizer. Their forwards are Valencia and Plata. Yeah, I tell you, Enna Valencia is there. And Willis Plata. Huh?
Enna Valencia still plays for Ecuador.
That's the captain.
Bro, that man is old, man.
He will score.
That was close. That was close. The Netherlands, they got lucky there, bro.
The boy say, hey.
That was crazy.
Did you see it?
No,
Big Brian Bobby coming. Will he get the Netherlands third?
Man, Japan are asking questions, bro. Netherlands are on the edge right now. Ito, what can you do?
If it's Japan, we nearly had an opportunity there, man.
Yeah. Ito, send one in. Send it in, Ito. No, you can't be doing a defensive clearance for the opposition now. No. Okay, let's go. It's all Japan now, bro. The last 15 minutes, it's all Japan. In fact, 15 minutes, 16, it's all Japan now.
Bro, Holland scored.
Thank you.
Against you on a play, you know.
Corner kick Japan. Thank you. Van der Ven, go, relax. Regroup. Organize that defense. Don't let them score. But I like this game. The game Japan is playing.
Come score, good. Japan. Come on. Equalizer incoming here, folks. Equalizer is incoming. Yeah, that's true, Drex. I agree, bro.
Pray for Tunisia. Who's Tunisia playing Argentina? Ooh.
No, Tunisia, they're playing Sweden.
Tunisia playing Sweden or one? Okay, Algeria, Argentina, yeah. Algeria and Argentina, yeah. So Tunisia, Sweden. That game is not, and there's no prayer.
We had Marel.
Tunisia, if they decide to play Sweden might find it difficult. I know Gyökeres is there, but ooh, that's a good ball. Come on, 2 defenders, bro. 2 defenders. Who's this one? Dumfries. Ooh. Bro, that was a good ball. Man says Tunisia is bad. Okay, that means we have to pray for them then. I'm gonna say a prayer.
Bro, all I know is Majberi and who's the other brother?
Oh, Japan!
I tell all the equalizer coming, bro.
My days.
It's been coming. That was a good
you, bro,
header.
that equalizer is coming. If it's one thing I
coming.
know, Japan, is it coming, bro?
Bro, I know what the Netherlands
you could get Japan down.
Coming.
The only how you could get Japan down is by leading by 2 goals, bro. You see, anytime they have a goal in and is 1 goal they need, they will get it. Oh, header, well-headed goal. Well-headed goal, and it's the substitute.
Oh my days.
It's the substitute who scores.
It came off somebody before it got to the goalkeeper.
From Japan.
Van Broeken could have saved that. My days.
No, but yeah, if you look at it, it came off a Netherlands defender's head. No, the Japanese player's head. That's why the Berger could not see it in time. He couldn't react. There was a slight deflection. Bro, you could sense this one coming from a mile away, bro.
He get wrong
the
that
Crystal
corner.
Palace
Bang!
midfielder Kamada, who used to be at Frankfurt, grabs the equalizer. 4.
Yeah, man, they've been threatening and have succeeded.
Is off his head, off the other Japanese player head. So it's from his head to the next Japanese player head into the net. He uses it like a table tennis board, like ping pong. Like,
referee, get up the way, bro.
One ball.
Japan, they smell blood now, man. Please, Netherlands, don't lose this one.
Japan 3-2. If they win this 3-2, I win my prediction for the World Group. Because I bet Japan to win 3-2. So, Japan, if only hit a third here, only set them at top of the table in the World Group in Japan. I let you know.
Netherlands is my team, man. You see that Ronald, that Koeman guy, the coach, bro. I don't like that guy. Does
the referee push down the Japan player?
He's too emotional. He selects the team. He's petty. Let me use the word. He's petty.
Bro, by the way, I don't like him because of the whole Bergwijn thing. By the way,
he's too petty. Like I don't know how people they put their ego first before the team, bro. Coaches like that.
Whereas like if you play in the Saudi league, you're not allowed to be a part of the thing. Like fuck off. That's why
but the minute the man, I don't know what changes the Koeman made, right? But it felt like he invited the Japanese to just attack them.
He invited pressure, bro. From the moment Somerville scored, he made like these weird, like he's bringing Ake on and I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're inviting all this pressure, bro. You know, and so what are we doing?
Japan, my dark.
But they got Kamada for the equalizer.
6 minutes? Nah, man. Might as well say Japan winning this game, bro. You might as well say it. Japan winning this game.
Bro, the last 20 minutes, in fact, let me go back. 21 minutes, it's all been Japan, bro. Let's be fair. It's all been Japan.
Bro, I'll be real with you. The last 45 minutes was Japan. Like, literally, the Netherlands scored the goal against the runner play. Bro.
I mean, Van Dijk, the free kick. Oh, not free kick, was it? It was a cross from...
No, that was the goal from Somerville. It was against the runner play.
Oh, that one, yeah. But the Van Dijk one was, I think there was a set piece and then again, another opportunity.
Is my boy playing? He's playing. I haven't seen him in this second half and he's playing. Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, de Jong, bro, I'm not gonna lie. De Jong, not great, bro.
Bro, he's been this game. I just saw him for the first time since the second half. I'm just seeing him. He's with the ball. What can
I've seen more of Rangers, for example.
Frankie, prove to me you still have it, man. Prove to me you still have it.
The Dutch need ZeerTalks. 100%, I can't lie. ZeerTalks would be probably the best thing they have in attacking for the Dutch team. He'd be certainly better than Milan.
That's a good ball. Corner kick, Netherlands. Yeah, let that referee, what do you say? Is the goal kick? Is it the corner kick?
Referee say goal kick.
That second, that deflection of the second Japanese player said that was the thing that changed everything. That was the play that changed everything.
Yeah, ping pong, bro. It was ping pong.
Come on. Who's making that forward run? No, where's Robbie? Robbie! Stop minding the defender. Move. Okay, with the ball.
Yeah, up the facts, man. They need a
Drex is an orange man, you know. You know what I mean? He's a super eagle orange Canadian.
Come on, Dumfries. Come on. Move. Don't go to the... You waste that one. Zion is going to sleep with it all day, bro. Zion sends one forward. Bro, Zion, what did you do? Bro, man kicked the ball out of the stadium. Let's go. You have... Nah, man. Just 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes. Ake sends one forward. The Japanese, they clear it out. Good clear. Oh, man. Van Dijk, get that ball. Launch it.
I hope either Morocco or Brazil knocks him out of the round of 32. Who are you talking about? Koeman? The Dutch needs a competent coach who doesn't talk too much. That's hard to find. Maybe Ten Hag would be the guy. He didn't talk as much as the other Dutch coaches to talk.
Okay.
Ten Hag would be a good choice for Dutch coach, you know. He might win.
You know, Ten Hag is the knockout specialist. When it comes to knockout game, Ten Hag is king.
It's game over, bro. If Ten Hag get the Dutch team to a World Cup, it's game over. It's World Cup
king, bro. Man is king when it comes to knockout football.
That man tell the whole world.
1 minute now. What are you doing with this ball? Are you looking for a
tell the whole world I gonna and slap Pep Guardiola and Man City 2 weeks and get Pep and Man City 14 days to think about it, and then went and slapped them. That is a bad man. That is a real bad man talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said it. I'm gonna win this for you guys. We will win it literally in 2 weeks. The way he played his football. Come on. After the second goal in that FA Cup final, you could just tell it was done. Game over. Depay, this is not the Brazilian. Bro, these guys are trash, man. Okay,
great one. I know
find
you
somebody
wish.
now.
I know you wish Ten Hag was still the manager, bro. Has Zion belted that one out of the stadium? Yeah, he did.
Bro, he did, bro. He did. He did. Oh man, the referee's gonna put the whistle in his mouth. He looks at his wristwatch, check the time, and he's gonna blow any second from now. Japanese, they're not in a hurry, but keep the ball. Keep it. Come on, this is all on you. And it is full time. They wanted it, and they got it. 2-2 final score.
Damn. I can't lie. Japan, fair play, man.
Somerville looks very angry, bro.
Fair play,
As
Japan.
usual, nothing new.
Full time, folks. Was a good performance there from the Japanese. I certainly would be the one to say that they deserve to win this game tonight.
They deserve.
But the Dutch is strong. The Dutch is certainly strong, and in moments they definitely. I think it's one of the best games that we've seen so far based on the performances of both teams. It may not have been scintillating where one team leaves the game the winner, but I think both teams gave a very good account of for themselves.
Oh my! It's warm up. It's the warm up. You get me? It's the warm up. I know you're gonna say I'm coping, but I have to cope some type of way. For the Canada team, you see, David. I don't know. Myself and Mark used to have this conversation sometime when and Jonathan David was being shipped around or taken everywhere. His name was being taken to everybody, and nobody seems to be getting him. I'm like, yo, this guy is not good. This guy is not good,
Yeah,
and he
fair
proved
play
it right in the World Cup, bro. He had chances to score, and if the Canadian team had if they were as clinical as the US team, they would have scored at least 4 goals on the night, but they didn't. Now Coman decides to come do this stupidness with this, bro, man. I don't know. He went all defensive, inviting the pressure, and he lost the lead. Kudos to Japan. You could sense it coming, like we said. You could sense the goal was coming. They had one swing and one cross into the box that they didn't have anybody. Bro, I don't like to use the word on the other side, but man is not it, bro. Man is not it. Man is not it, bro.
Guys,
Bro,
what are your thoughts on the games here?
Yeah, man says like, yeah, Mark also copes with this character. Yeah, I laugh him and I said you're right to call me out, bro. You're right to I could hold the smoke, you know. Bro, you can laugh. It's me just trying to cope, man. It's me just trying to cope and hope that something good comes out of these teams, you know. So I still have one more card in the bag. I still have one more card in the bag, and I'm not going to say anything until they play. So yeah, bro, it was a good game. Japan, they knew all they needed was just a draw would set them perfect in this group. You know, next game is a must win for both teams right now, and we'll wait and see what will happen. Man says Ghana. Brother, no, man. Those guys will break my heart in pieces, bro. No, not those guys.
Well, can someone open up Okage Puya's chat 1 second?
Not those guys, bro. You know who I'm talking about. If you put an assist record on the screen, he's gonna break it. So let's leave it at that. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I need that last chat to be like someone click on that chat. Mark, if you're hosting, I need you to click on that chat, man.
This
I
one.
said, Zeer, Wallahi, Saudi masterclass coming. Trust me. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you see how all these Asian countries are doing a job. Watch. We are going to be the embarrassment of Asia. You want to know why?
You guys playing Uruguay, bro. Right?
Yeah, man. Don't worry. Uruguay will dunk on us, man. They'll get like 1 or 2. You'll have a Valverde. I don't know if he's fit, but if he's playing, you'll get like some mad shot against us. Bro, listen. With us,
but don't.
We're gonna
didn't
try
the Saudi Arabian team, didn't they beat Argentina in the last World Cup, the first group?
Yeah, I was in the game, but I was at the game. But like, that's not the point. Yeah, the point is, I'm telling you, when it comes to Saudi, these men are going to try to play sexy ball and fail. This is what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to do highlight reel shit and fail. Uruguay's gonna get some chances. And
no, but it said Uruguay got cooked 6-1 by the US.
That's mad, by the way. That's true.
So there's hope.
Hey, listen. By the way, hey, listen. If we have hope, we need to hope that Darwin Núñez has like his Liverpool catalog and El Hilal catalog.
True.
We're gonna need him to miss some chances, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm banking on. I mean, with Uruguay, they have what was it? They have Bentancur, they have Valverde, they have Núñez, they have that Nandez brother who plays in Khatsi, who's pretty good as well for them. Araujo. Yeah, but I mean, let's see what happens with Uruguay. But to be honest, I just don't trust us. It's that simple, you know. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong tomorrow because we do play tomorrow around this time, in 24 hours. Let's see what we can do.
You do, Rico's game next, bro.
I don't know. They're giving Gravenberg the man of the match. Some people are saying is Van Dijk. What did Van Dijk do, bro?
He scored I think that Van Hecke guy deserves it personally.
You guys do need Rico's game next, right?
Who? Ivory Coast?
Yeah, Ivory Coast. I'll be the one taking charge of that game.
Bro, if the link is available, I think I'm still up until like in the next 3 hours I'll still be up.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'll join you there.
That starts at 1, so that would give Zay some time to relax and have some time before he had to start that in half an hour.
Let me see what that time is for me though.
Big up
starts in an hour, bro. The game starts in an hour.
It starts in an hour. So I got time. Jay, if you want to take maybe come second half, bro, you could come. I got time. I could do that.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what I mean? Take this straight into the next stream. All of you in the chat, you know what I mean? Go across to the next stream, smash some early likes, drop some comments, get everyone's chat in the description fired up for the next game. We will be joining you back in just about 40 minutes time. Zeer, Drex, maybe myself and some other guys, we will all be here. You know what I mean? Drex, make sure and link your stream. Of course,
Yeah,
you know, it's in the chat.
Once I get the link and put it up, I'll do that.
It's in the WhatsApp group. All right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure. And of course, you know, we love you all. Big up to you guys, each and every one of you, wherever you're watching from. Shout out to you.
I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026. World Cup 2020.